Hey guys, new video here. Day one is complete. Ended my stream just now, so about 13 hours and some change of stream from the league start. Obviously not all playtime because there was a lot of server issues today. Like people were getting logged out, 100,000 queue. Some servers just like shut down for a while. They were getting DDoS and that kind of sucks. But overall, it was really fun. Good league start. I was in the queue in position 300, right? I've never been that far in queue before. I started with my Bane Aki, my Bane Occultist, and a lot of kicking to the login screen, lots of queuing time, lots of DCs. Got DC in lab. Everyone's getting DC'd in lab. Everyone's getting DC'd everywhere. Overall, Delirium, how do I feel about it? It's very fun, very challenging, but not in the way that they told us it was going to be. So the devs said in their interview that Delirium was going to be something about scaling monster HP mostly, which means like, as you push deeper into the fog, deeper into the higher tier maps, the monsters were going to be harder because like their HP was going to go up and it give them time to react to you and fight you and stuff. And if you didn't have enough juice in your build, then you wouldn't be able to kill them and you'd have to like stop the Delirium encounter. So it wouldn't be like too one-shotty and stuff like that. Turns out the opposite is true. In the Delirium League, for me at least, and my build's not even like a hitting build, it's like not that great of a single target build. It's Bane. It's good early on in the lower tier maps and stuff, right? But later on you start to feel like you should be going a hit build. But it feels like the Delirium mobs, they like flipped it. It's like their health is like whatever, right? And I'm like, yeah, it does get a little bit more HP, especially you notice that while leveling. But it feels like their damage is like, it's almost like every pack of Delirium mobs can be a metamorph. There's like some kind of spirit barrage. It looks like a black and white witch doctor like spirit barrage. There's like a meteor rain, like a Gravitious meteor rain, but everything's like black and white themed. Okay, so just imagine the skill with black and white theme. There's a Gravitious meteor blast. There is a whispering ice kind of thing. There is a Porky. There's lots of on death stuff. You walk over the bubbles. Some of the things is like I'm not complaining about any of this. I like that it's like maybe starting at a high base level and it ramps up, it tapers off, or like it ramps up very slowly, right, to T16, right? Maybe that's the case. They started off hard and it only gets a little bit harder, and then the mob HP will kick in on higher tiers. I don't know yet. I'm only on tier 5, tier 6 maps. So I ended it with like 33, 154. So I got a little bit of mapping XP in, but I had a lot of that. I have like 90 deaths right now. And the one shots just come out of nowhere. People like 5k, 6k are getting one shot. People who have like tankier characters getting one shot. And it really feels like every single pack sometimes, depending on the map as well. Maybe the map rolls matter a lot. It feels like every pack is harder than the Metamorph. Because I spawned the Metamorph with Tawny and just destroy the Metamorph, right? Never really scared from the Metamorph, not running that much. But the Delirium, it feels like you stand still for half a second and some on-death effect, some kind of like thing is going to hit you. Another issue is that the mobs, they have an animation, like they have iframes, right? Basically iframes, like in most like games, when you dodge, you're immune during the dodge. Well, these monsters, when they get summoned from like popping little watermelons on the ground, right? There's like the cluster of watermelons and there's like the one watermelon, you run over them, spawns mobs, right? When they spawn and start running towards you, it's like a half second to 1 second delay before you can target them. Meaning if they're running towards you after you spawn them from the watermelons, or even sometimes when they spawn in from the mist, and you swing your weapon, you cast your spell, they can't be hit. You gotta do another cast to be able to actually hit them. And I notice that all the time. It's super annoying. And sometimes the ranged ones, they can start shooting you or like attacking you from range, and you hit them and before they're able to be targeted, right? So imagine like someone's shooting you, but if you cast your spell, you swing your sword at them, it doesn't hit them until like a split second later when they become vulnerable. Okay, vulnerable as in they can actually be targeted. They have a health bar. It's kind of weird that way, but I'm sure these things will get addressed. Or maybe they won't. Who knows? Maybe they, like I said, maybe it's just meant to get you really good at like twitch, like very fast twitch muscle fiber dodging style, because they did add like second wind and they did buff movement skills kind of. So that's kind of cool. Overall, I like it. The roars are good. Starting out, I'll go over my gear and stuff. This tabby I dropped in the zone before the crossroads in Act 2. So I was doing, if the Delirium mirror was close by on the path to another leveling zone, I would hit it and I'd just get my rewards before I left the zone. I dropped a tabby in the old fields, right, at like level 13 or something. I dropped, but before that, in the, what was it, in the I think it was in the ledge. Yeah. No. Submerged Passage, I dropped a Life Sprig. I was leveling as a spell-based build. Then in the upper prison, I dropped a Gold Rim. I dropped a Gold Rim in the upper prison. And yeah, it was an insane league start. It was really good. I was dropping uniques everywhere. Then later on, I bought a Vixens for 7C. I got a Gold for 9C at the time that I bought it. I bought this Biscos for 29C. And I bought this wand and this shield for 1C each, right? Very, very early on. And so my character's like pretty much done. Like not done, but like the amulet, the rings are pretty bad, right? Like nothing too special here. Look at these boots. These boots are alright. Those are Soul Self-Found boots from Jungle Valley map. Right, 30% move speed, not bad. A little bit of resist, 90 life. So the character, like the core is like done. Obviously I'll get like wind shrieks maybe for an additional curse, big AoE. Maybe Star Array class, so I want even more AoE. Probably a +1 Hunter's Amulet for Chalice Spell Gems later on. And we have also these rings might become like Ventnors if I want just life resist in the Magic Find, because Magic Find's really strong in this league. And yeah, that's about it. I got 6-link Bane in here. I got 4-link Blight. I have like, these are my auras right here. Nothing too special, right? The VRF for more damage. Whale Blight for burst damage. These are my flasks, nothing too special. I was able to buy Alchemist Quicksilver Flask of Adrenaline for 12C, 29% roll, so I thought that was fair. Got a really nice 23% Chemist, just like Soul Self-Found. You know, got a Heat Flask here. We have a Life Flask here, nothing too special. You absolutely need a Life Flask. I need to change it to instant. You really need instant healing, or instant recovery, or instant X on block, X on this, X on kill. You need something like that. And the build overall, though, is coming along quite nicely. This is my skill tree so far. I got this nice cluster jewel here. This one has like some decent damage on these nodes, right? 2 strength, not that great for like little passes, but this one's nice because like when I hinder them, they take, it's a more damage multiplier. And I've got a lot of damage, not that much defenses. Blight Jewel here, and I will be getting more defenses as I level though, because I definitely need it. But I think I have the backbone of the build is totally complete. It feels really good to play. I mean, remember, I chose this build because I test out low tier gems in a T16 map in Metamorph League at the end, and so it's going to perform okay. And it's very nice for the when the Delirium is not one-shotting you, it clears nicely. It is smooth, it feels good to play, not too harsh on the hands. Ever since I dropped my Smoke Mine, I leveled as like, you know, Mines and Frostbomb into Cold Snap. Leveling was great, besides the training with Tai Killer and everything. Really helped, the coaching and all that stuff. I couldn't be happy with this league start. I think this league start has been very much above average for me. And I'm looking forward to doing my Atlas strategy is going to be probably Barrow Chambers, Bazaar, and Canyon, right, for 14, 15, 16 respectively, because you can, you know, get 30 times more of the map weighting once you get it all done. And so we'll work towards that, right? Today we got to 33, 134, which very happy with, because at this point I would usually be like just starting maps, maybe. Oh, okay, maybe that's not, like maybe like just getting into like 5 or 6, you know, Atlas completion. So no rush. Reddit will probably start complaining about certain things very soon. I would like a little bit of clarification on how the ramp up's supposed to be with the Delirium stuff, because the one shots they're coming out of nowhere sometimes. But you know, as you get better gear, right? Like sometimes we all know that the best defense is a good offense. Once you get more stuns, once you get more instantaneous damage, once you get more defenses, once you get more HP, once you get more points on the skill tree, all the OP notables from the new cluster jewels, it'll probably be fine, right? Even if they keep it like this. It's very surprising based on what they said. So yeah, I'm kind of tired. I'm gonna get some like dim sum or something. I'm gonna eat some food, and it has been very fun. I'm liking this league a lot. Lag is an issue. I forgot to talk about lag, and I'm not talking about like too many people playing, like the servers like kicking you out. I'm talking about like when I hit a metamorph, a legion. I have a really nice computer. Okay, you can like look below my stream specs to see it's not like some garbage like laptop with integrated graphics I'm using. Metamorph, Legion, Breach surprisingly is fine. Metamorph and Legion, whenever I hit those, it's like a mess, and sometimes the fog as well. It goes down to like, I don't know, like 5 frames a second or something, right? For little bursts, not all the time, but when I hit those things, it's very strange. There's some other like small bugs, but nothing too game breaking. And I do like the new additions, the new quality of life, like the temple stuff, the incursion, all that. It feels very good. The whale side areas in zones are supreme. They sometimes feel better than map density and stuff like that, even though it's shorter. So I really like that. Great job overall, grinding gear. Just like there needs to be some kind of clarification or some kind of maybe some double checking of certain features. And we'll continue tomorrow. All right, thanks for watching my video, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, bye everyone, bye.